Party people in the place to be. What's going on? It's me, and we are coming to you again because something's back. Heroes is back, party people. Heroes is back. I don't know how I feel about that. I was a huge Heroes fan when it was on the first 2 seasons. I love the first 2 seasons. I got through the 3rd season, and I barely made my way through the final 4th. Terrible, boring ass season. I'm sorry, carnivals bore me to death. They just do. Carnivals, circuses, all that shit just bores me to fuck. Always has. Ever since I was a little kid. Always has. Always, like, I don't give a fuck if it's a carnival theme in a cartoon, a TV show, in wrestling. It's all boring as fuck. So fucking boring. So that was the last season, and that shit was terrible. Plus, the writing was terrible. They didn't know what they were doing with the fucking characters. So yeah, that's why I don't know if Heroes should get a reboot, but it's got one. ABC's already got the trailer for it, and we're gonna see what they do with that starting right on now.
It doesn't matter how ordinary you think you are. We all have the potential to be heroes.
Horn Rimmed is back.
Do you ever get the feeling that you were meant to do something extraordinary?
Oh shit! Yatta! Alright, so you got Horn Rim back. You got brand new characters. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. Looks like it's going to be a mini-series, which I'm fine with. Tim Kring is again at the helm of this, and I don't know. Like, Hito's back. I loved Hiro. I loved Hito so much. Hito was probably I loved Hito so much. Hito probably came up to be the best of the characters after they got rid of Nikki, the blonde Ali Larder, and her transformation, and her 3 people. Like, they got rid of her super quick, like way too quick. Like, her shit was interesting, and they fucking killed her off. Like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And they got rid of her kid, and that, and he was interesting to watch. I liked watching him. And they fucked it up when they killed her. They fucked it up when they were too transfixed on some boring ass fucking part of the shit, and they kept trying to say that all the heroes haven't been seen. I was like, they were seen all the fucking time. They did shit in like the fucking time fucking square, for fuck's sake. How do you not? Anyway, they fucked that show up. And I'm here to tell you that part of the reason why they fucked that show up was because of Tim Kring. Really, I've been watching Crossing Jordan on Netflix recently, and I had to stop after like the 3rd or 4th season. After like the 3rd season, I got through the episode where Las Vegas came in, and it became a fucking chore. Because he lost his way, like he had. It started, and you know what? It's a very good parallel to Heroes. Started out very interesting, very fucking good, and then just got meandered and all this bullshit, and trying extra hard to be complicated and deep, and it just deeped itself into a fucking hole. And it's the same thing with Heroes. It just got to the point where it was boring. It became a chore to watch Heroes, where at first it was an event. It was an anticipation. It was like, fucking Heroes is on. Did you see that shit? And then Skylar came in, and then it was Skylar, and it was fucking great to watch Heroes for a while, and then it became fucking short. So now Heroes is becoming a miniseries. Will it be good? I don't know. Like, the last 2 seasons of Heroes left a bad fucking taste in my mouth. As far as what the fuck was gonna happen. It left a terrible taste in my mouth. It looks like it's almost all new characters. Looks like, oh cool, I'm looking at the page here. It looks like Micah's coming back, which is good. Looks like the Haitian's coming back, which is good. I love the Haitian. Hito's back. But like, I'm not excited. The only reason I'm not excited about it is because of how the last couple seasons were. They were just, the 3rd season was and the 4th season was fucking awful. It should have gotten canceled. It was bad at the time. Maybe they could do something new with it. I could see, franchises have done that before. Star Trek, The Next Generation. You can come, all the incarnations of Star Trek, all the incarnations of anything else that you could think of. Superman has died and come back, and Batman has gone through many incarnations. So maybe, just maybe, they can do something with this. The problem is, it appears like the same crew is on board. Not necessarily cast, but the crew, the same writers and directors and stuff that were there for the last couple seasons, and they didn't have the chops then. Like, they weren't giving us good shit the last couple seasons. So I'll check out the first episode and see if it leaves me on a cliffhanger. I'll check out the first episode and see if it's any good, if it's worth watching. And if it's not, then after that, I'd probably end up dropping out. Here's the thing, Heroes. The landscape is a lot different now than it was when you were on the air before. There are hundreds of other options of shit, so you really have to come with the heavy shit to get fans' attention again. I was a huge Heroes fan, but boy, did you fuck up the last couple seasons. So we're gonna see what happens here, and hopefully, maybe, just maybe, we can get something good out of this. Yeah, Heroes fans, let me know what you think. Save 2 drink minimum. Save the world.
Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch.